Real convenient way to basically get a report of which models have specific materials in them is to actually use the material, um, let's see, exists function. And this is a table function under model. And the whole point of this is to be able to kind of query the active model to see if there's anything in there. It allows you to also specify a specific material name and then report back whether it has it or not as a response. So that response is going to be writing to a table. So I'm going to actually create a table, and we're going to let NitroCell do the heavy lifting. We'll call this material exists result, or yes. And that's going to be the name of the table that we're going to be writing to. Put this on wow tab, which is going to be a new tab that's created. And I'm just going to take it as it is with the defaults right now. Now, when I run this, um, oh, it says we're missing the material name. So we need a material name. So let's say metal brass is the material name I'm interested in. These are the materials that I kind of randomly loaded earlier. So we'll notice here that the assembly says, no, I do not have that there, and you wouldn't expect it to because it's an assembly. However, if we come in and we say, something, let's go look at all the parts that are in session and report those back. So I'm looking for any models that have metal brass in them. And in this particular case, it's returning back all of the matches that it found and also whether or not they have those particular materials in them. So pretty easy to do. So another option here is to actually use a table. So as an input. So let's do an insert here and we'll just create a table real quick. And item name is going to be the iterator that we commonly use. And I'm just going to grab a few of these parts and we're going to paste the text there for those. Then we'll highlight that region, do a control T to create a table, indicate that the first row is our header column, and then we're just going to give it a more common name. So my table, let's call it that. So we're going to use this table to kind of query for that information and then write the reports back. So what I want to do is put in a TBL, and my table is going to be the reference there. And then when we run this, you can see that it's taking the content from my table, which can be a dynamic reference, meaning this can be dynamically generated or pull from an external source like a Power Query result or a CSV file. And then we're running that command. The material exists, looking for this particular material, and writing the results off to this table over here. So we can see that only one of these models has that particular material set for.